Hello, friends and neighbors. I know it's been a while. This is Neo Street back again. Finally, I made the second break of another tournament, and it took me a while to get here, but I'm here, and I'll take a quick look at my stats. So I'm seeing the flop 30% of the time, and as for showdowns, I've won 10 of 12 showdowns, and two pots won without showdown. That's good. And so I'm currently in 10th of the remaining 14 players of the original 191 entries. The prize pool is pretty small comparatively. It's 8.4 million. The money up top for first place is 885,000, so less than a million. But what are you going to do? So I've been having some good and bad luck on my way here since the last recording. I've had quad aces before and won, and I've had quad aces against me and lost, obviously. And then these were in different tournaments. And then another very memorable hand was when I had a straight flush, an ace, two, three, four, five of hearts, and I lost to a better straight flush, a two, three, four, five, six of hearts. So the community cards had two, three, four, five of hearts, and I had the low end. But it's not dumb to take the low end of a straight flush because it's very unlikely that the other person has the exact card they need to beat you. It's obviously not good to take the low end of a regular flush. Okay, so we'll be starting up again shortly, and I'm gonna be getting the dealer button, which is good, so I won't get hit by a blind for an orbit. So, but there's seven players, I guess, at this table, so the orbit won't last as long as if there were nine players sitting here. And I have a decent shot at making the final table. I have to fade five people in order to do that. That's a fold. Three deuce. Trey deuce offsuit is a nothing hand. So yeah, it's if you, as I've said before, if you play long enough, really bad things are going to happen to you, and also really good things at other times. Like I never would have suspected that I would lose with a straight flush, but it's possible. That's the whole thing. The longer you play, the more the possible things that seem impossible start to happen. So that's another fold. And so, yeah, I'm starting this year off, at least last year, last poker year, I never got above water. I started off with a loss and I stayed underwater the whole year. This year I started off with two wins, two winning sessions, that is. And but then I've fallen back below uh, underwater. But if I do well in this one, I might come out on back on top. So ace deuce, I'll go with it for take a flyer on it. Okay, I'll fold that. Too rich for my blood. So I'll suggest this to see how many chips the chip leader has. 56,000. King three offsuit. Oh, something's with his interface. Let's see. Okay, click. Okay. So I dropped a spot. I think I was in 10th. Now I'm in 11th. No one's gotten ousted yet. I think we started with 14. So no knockouts as of yet. Oh, there we go. Here's a knockout. Okay, so now I'm in 11th of 12. So there's two knockouts. There must have been one at this table, one at another table. So now I have to fade three players in order to make the final table. Yeah, for a while there, I was thinking, am I ever going to get to do another recording? Because as you know, I only allow myself to make a recording if I've done well enough to make the second break. So I've made the money plenty of times in between the last time I made a recording, but I didn't get far enough to start a recording. That's the thing with the break. There's a 5-minute break, so that gives me time to set up the streaming software, etc. So 10-3, but I'll just check this because I'm in the big blind, and hopefully no one raises me up. And I'm gone if anyone bets. I'm gone. So now there's only 6 players at this table. That means the other table only has 5. So I'd rather be at the table with more because you don't get hit by the blinds quite as hard, as I've said before. Although it depends on the pace of play too. But when we get to 10 players left, then they'll go hand for hand. So now I'm in 10th of 11. And I gotta drop this one. Whoops. Okay, that's a fold. So now I'm on the outside looking in. I'm Caboose Boy. I'm in 11th place of 11 remaining. So I'm on the outside looking in. So yeah, I had some really good luck to get here. Like one time I won with a pair of sixes when I was up against like 3 other people, and another time I won with a pair of sevens when I was up against 3 other people. So just can't expect that to happen too often. And I also did my thing of not looking at how much time was left till the final break. My don't look now method. Don't look now. It's like a watch pot never boils, so don't watch it. Actually, I think the reason that is a saying might be to watch a pot, you have to lift the lid up so then it takes longer to boil if you don't have the lid on the pot. Okay, this isn't looking good at all. I'm going to get hit by the big blind next hand, and that'll take more than half my stack away. So, but I couldn't go with this 4-2 no matter what, because I promise I'll get a better hand next time than 4-2. 4-2 is not a fortuitous hand for an unamusing pun. All right, so I got 8-7 is better than a 4-2, but it's still pretty crappy. Pretty crappy. Hope no one raises me up, and I hope I hit an 8 on the flop. Come on, 8. Let's go 8. No. But if I get a 6, I got a straight, so this guy's going to put me all in. I know it. I knew he was. Well, no guts, no glory. It's drawing to an inside straight, but I've got 2 shots at it. There's one gone. Oh, I hit it. You saw it here, folks. Sometimes bravery is rewarded, or stupidity, or whatever you want to call it. So now I have a better shot at making the final table. And Ace Jack offsuit is nothing to sneeze at. So I'll call this and hope I don't get raised up. Okay, let's check it on down. Check it on down, buddy. He's not checking it on down, so I'm gone. Okay, well, now I have the dealer button, so I'm not going to get hit by blinds until another whatever number of hands. It would have been 7 if we were at a full table, but we're not at a full table. So ace deuce, no, just no. So the chip leader, oh, I gotta fix this thing again. Happens all the time, annoyingly. Chip leader has 78,000 chips, closer to 79. So he's at the other table. Oh no, he's at this table. So we got two big stacks here. Three big stacks. Well, this is the gold. This is number one, and this is number two. So that's unlucky to be at the table with the big stacks like that. I wish I were at the other table. But if wishes, if wishes were horses, beggars would ride. An old adage. So, yeah, I did. I I made this second break the sort of sneaky way where I just kept hanging in, never was in first place, never close to the top, but just hung in and hung in and hung in. Sometimes it happens that way. I think I'm more likely to get to the second break that way than shooting up to the top of the leaderboard early on and then getting crap cards for a while and slowly drifting down like a balloon coming down from the sky. So I like the incognito way of doing it. Okay, well, those guys can battle it out. I hope one of them gets knocked. I hope they go all toe to toe and the short one gets knocked out, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm now still Caboose Boy, but now I'm one away instead of two away. So four players have been knocked out since this recording started. And I think I started in, didn't I start in 10th? I think I started in 10th. So now I'm getting near to fumes territory where I have no chips, hardly. So I'm gonna be heads up, so I just gotta go with it. Just gotta sometimes 50%, 50%, 50%, stay 50. Okay, that's okay. I'll chop the pot. And then I get the dealer button and no blind for another three hands, I guess. So I wish I weren't at this table with the two biggies, but it's better to have two biggies than one biggie because the one biggie could bully the table with the number two guy here. He can't bully. So I'll fold this meekly. I want to see those lights come on in the corners, meaning that last knockout to get to the final table will have happened. It's not happening in this hand, but it might be happening on the other table. And we should be hand for hand now since we're only 10. So we should get a little message saying if we finish before the other table, we'll be waiting around for the other table to finish. So I guess we're slower than the other table because it hasn't been happening that way. Ace four. No, I don't think so. I'm just waiting for that knockout to happen. Come on, someone knock somebody out. There we go. We got so this table finished before the other table finally, and we get that message saying it's going hand for hand. And it gives you the message down here too. But they leave it on here only for a short while and then it goes away, which is a little silly really. They should leave it on until the next hand starts. Okay, another fortuitous hand, not. Yeah, I'm really sucking wind now. I'm going to get hit by, I'm going to be eaten up by the big blind. The big blind is 3.6K and I only have 2.3K. So you never know, but this looks like I'm going to miss the final table by one spot. But at least I got to make another recording after over 2 weeks, I guess. Huh. Should, with any luck, I'll make the next one in a shorter time frame than this last time frame. Next video, that is. Oh, by the way, just for grins, I'll tell you what time it is. It's 1:14 a.m. on the 13th of January in 2026. Oh, I guess you can't see it. Yeah. I guess I could have put that in the streaming interface, but I didn't. Okay, that's a great holding for falling in. I fell in with a great holding, so here's crossing my fingers it holds up. And that would increase my chances of seeing those lights come on. All right, well, I got overcards, 2 overcards. I don't like to see a bet here because that means they paired the board. Okay, the board paired itself. So I'm cautiously optimistic here. This guy's taking a long time. Okay, he's got something, so I might be gone. I'm definitely gone if he had a flush draw. Yeah, but it's been real, it's been fun. Yeah, he's betting so big, he's got the hand, he's got the pot. Yep, that was it. I missed by 1. Missed it by that much, as Maxwell Smart used to say on Get Smart. Okay, well, I end up in 10th place, I guess where I started, when the recording started, for a payout of 159K. It's been fun. I'm serious. It's been real, and I'll see you all later.